Greetings everybody, TheCryotonic here. So we are back in my world. As you can see, a lot of things have actually changed. I'm gonna kind of briefly go over everything that I've done. I've spent a lot of time in the last, I don't even know, in the last few days, playing Minecraft intensely. I would venture to say that I probably in the last few days have clocked in maybe 10 hours, 10-15 hours in the last few days, up to a week. But whenever I made the last video. Now, most of the stuff I did, it's completely off camera. Like, honestly, I haven't been recording anything. I've just been kind of wanting to set up my base here. So, I guess we'll start up here. We'll start outside and we'll kind of work our way through. So, not much has changed with the cows. I've decided to just keep using the cows as a source of food and leather, and even EXP to a certain extent. I do not have a tree farm right now, so that is like going outdoors. There is the sense of I need to explore still and go out to get wood. So I don't have a tree farm going in my base yet. The future plans for outdoors, I'm probably going to build some kind of like big hut or something, just out of something simple like cobble, probably, I assume, where I will be able to connect this thingy. I'll have like a pathway going to here, and then from here I'll have the hut, and I'll connect up the hut with like multiple farms. So we have a cow farm, but in the future I would like to, there's like so we have our chicken farm in there, but in the future I would like to get some pigs and sheep. Like sheep and pigs, especially sheep, are kind of important, and eventually maybe horses too, now that horses are out in the latest snapshot and whatnot. So but definitely to get sheep. Sheep is actually something that's been on my list for a while, and that's going to be a big project coming up. Where I'll build another one of these, probably like right over in this general area, or right over in that general area. Cut down some trees, and I'll build this, another one of these, and then I'll lure in some sheep and begin my little sheep farm. The closest sheep that I know of are up in those mountains there, so I have gone exploring quite a bit. So yeah, as you can see, I have been excuse me I have been actually getting enchantments on gear now. I still haven't hit the big piece that I want to get, which is a silk touch pick. That's like really important to me, a silk touch pick. There was a couple things that I needed for, I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I do need a silk touch pick really badly. Man, what did I want it for so badly? Oh, I need a fortune pick as well. Fortune and silk touch. So anyways, I have gone exploring out in the wilderness here a few times since the last time I made a video. I basically went exploring in that direction, like that direction over there. There's like a swamp biome if you go far enough, and then behind me here, I believe anyways, there is a is it a forest biome? I think so. If you go really far away, you have your mountains in that direction. So, what else? Well, obviously, I've changed up the base completely. I was debating whether or not I wanted to make an episode where I just changed up the base, like while I was recording, or if I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I had done. And I kind of went with this idea to show you guys what I had done, because frankly it would be a pain in the ass to have that on camera. It was difficult to get this to work, especially like to get the stairs, like, and like some of these are like half slabs, some are like full wooden planks, some of them are stairs, and then to set up this, I originally decided that I was going to obviously the wooden doors were not going to work. Hold on, guys. Looks like we need to go sleep here in a sec. But obviously the wooden doors were not an option anymore. They were being basically raped every night. Zombies would come by, and they would just try to slam on my door, and that was always a pain in the ass. So I put down pressure plates, and the pressure plates, they worked great for me. I had like no issues. But then I started to realize something. Mobs were entering my like down in my base, and I was like, what's going on? Turns out the mobs were stepping on the pressure plates. The mob AI is pretty smart. The mobs were stepping on pressure plates, and they were actually making their way down to my base. So I decided to go with the whole button. And yeah. Also decided to put glass up here. This is nowhere near a complete, product. It's a work in progress, I would venture to say. I like the way it is right now, but I feel like I may drop it down one potentially. No guarantees there, no guarantees, but it is kind of big. Like, I don't know. The alternative is I can use different blocks as well. I could get rid of the glass completely, or, I actually like the glass feature because it's a really easy way for me to not really have to go outside, but to get an idea of what it's like. Like, if there's a mob up there, I can tell now. Like, spiders often climb up there. It's handy. But anyways, let's continue, for sure. So, you'll notice I blocked this off completely. Like, this was our little caving that I used to do way back in the day, and I completely blocked it off, thankfully. So I'm pretty happy about that. It was just kind of like in the way, to be honest with you. So I'm glad that's out of the way. So it kind of cleaned this general area up. It made some more room in our base. I don't need to go caving down there anymore. I found different areas to go caving that will require me to not even have to touch down there anymore. It's still an open cave. It's still lit up. It just goes straight down to bedrock, and then I have multiple paths, spreading out. But I just felt like I was not really getting what I wanted out of it, so I just closed it down. So right now it's out of business. So, as you probably are aware, when I started the episode, you noticed that there was a lot of wheat. I expanded this. I now have two sections. So, my first section and then my second section. Most of this is wheat, so all of this here is wheat, and then most of this here is wheat as well, except right here. I'm starting to grow carrots and potatoes, and when I went on my journey out there, I was looking for watermelon and pumpkin. Did not find watermelon, but I did find pumpkin. So we do have one pumpkin, and I'll plant that, and we'll start using the jack-o'-lantern thingies to kind of get rid of some of these torches by just lighting up the area with that. So we have 41 iron right now. I got some more sand, nothing major, some sandstone and just some sand, and obviously I got more coal as well. Did not get more gold since the last time though, and I still have zero diamond, yes. What else did I do? What else? Okay, the first thing is I started leading kind of down to this general area. Nothing major, just some stairs. This will be a project and a half. This is a project. This is going to take a long time for me to figure out what I want to do, and it's just overall going to take a long time to, build out in these areas. So this goes for a ways. Last time you guys saw that I was last episode I was digging out ores. Well, I completely dig out all the ores in that direction, all of them in this direction, and this actually, I guess I'll show you where this leads. This is a pretty big cave, so this ends right here, but then you go down here and this continues for a while. So it leads down here. You would think this would be like a dead end or something. Not the case. You have that direction, which I believe is a dead end, and then you have this direction, which, if I remember correctly, spreads off even to more places. So all those are dead ends eventually. And then down here, I kind of started working my way on a little project as well. So you follow this path. This is actually a ravine. You follow this path, and before you know it, you're in a ravine. And I have not begun caving in here. I have not. This is like my next caving adventure, so that's always exciting. But yeah, so that's exciting. Other than that, I have definitely done more. So interesting. I've definitely done more. Let me just find my way back up. It's always a pain figuring out your way back up. You would think I would know these caves pretty well, but to be honest, it's so-so. So-so. Let's see. Yes. This way, I think. Maybe. As you can see, it's always fun figuring your way out of these massive cave systems. Man, like I know I'm right here and I'm just missing it. Alright guys, well I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go figure out my way out. So I won't bore you guys with my mindless rambling and running around in circles. Be right back. Alright, welcome back guys. So I did find my way out of there very easily, actually, like a couple minutes after. Just kinda wanna show off the final things that I've been working on in our little caving adventures and everything's. So here's my gravel supply. I made an anvil, which takes a lot of iron to make. So I'm working with in the furnace. Definitely have been working in the nether lately. I found a nether wart, so I found obviously a fortress, and then I raided the fortress, got the nether wart. I'm going to begin working on potions and brewing here in the future. Shot down a few ghasts, got a bunch of gold nuggets from slaying tons of zombie pigmen, got some blaze rods from killing some blaze, magma cream, nether quartz, and then I have block of quartz, which by the way, I think that these look pretty freaking sweet. These are like some fairly new blocks in the game. Check that out. So like that looks really nice, like a cream color. It's really cool. So yeah, what else? Food supply. Here's what we're working with in terms of food. Obviously pumpkin seeds, not really food. Pumpkin is not food in the game, unfortunately, but we have plenty of chicken from our chickens in our chicken farm, tons of steak from our steak farm, bread from our wheat farm, lots of rotten flesh from slaying lots of zombies, and then a fair amount of apples from cutting down trees. This is my gear collection right now. I have a lot of bows, and that's mainly from killing mobs. Have a fair amount of arrows, not like a ton, but you know, enough. More cobble, some clean stone, you know. Dirts, wood. Probably gonna have to go and start farming some more wood soon here. random stuff. So I started getting I started using shears and getting oak leaves. We also have a ton of wheat and seeds and leather, and I have some wool as well. So those are all new, and quite a bit of string as well, and feathers. That's all new stuff, generally speaking. I didn't have that much of that stuff prior. And then we have our farm still going away down there. I did go on a slaying mission not that long ago, but they're still doing great down there. I fixed up our nether stuff, so I guess I'll go in there really quick and show you what I mean. Alright, so the world is obviously generating, but at really bad pace. Anyways, the fortress is all the way down there. You can probably see it. Kind of messy right now, but I would like to use cobble, which is indestructible by those pricks. If I use cobble, it can't be destroyed, and I think that's probably something that I'm going to use. So and then I'll create a little area where that'll protect us better. Oof, you douchebag. I don't have a bow on me. Bam! Yeah, it's raining glowstone! Come at me, bro. Alright, let's port back in. So, the obvious plan is to make a netherwart farm that is protected and can't get raped. So, yes. Probably have noticed lots of generating worlds, but you probably have noticed down here actually. Yes, I have a cauldron in my brewing stand, which just has 3 water bottles of water. Have literally done nothing down there, but that is a project. Have literally done nothing down there, but that is a project, and the same goes for here. We have nothing in here, hence the question marks, and nothing in here, hence the question marks. But this is our next area that I've been working on. This took a lot of wood, took a lot of time to carve out and make it look as decent as it looks. Future for this area is probably pretty good. So our base is starting to rocket. I'm probably going to do something with like this. I feel that I don't like the contrast between wood here, no wood. No wood. So I may change something to make that look a little bit better at some point. But anyways, so I figured I'd show off the world, guys, and I hope you enjoyed all the work I've put into this so far. More work is definitely going to be coming, as I do have a bit more free time than I normally would. Right now, work is I'm doing about 20 to 30 hours of work a week at my job. And on top of that, I'm also working for my grandma and making like 20 bucks an hour, so every now and then. So I am busy, so that's not counting that. So I would suspect that I'm probably working more like 35 hours a week right now. I'd say 30 to 35. And then I got my apartment situation figured out, so I will be living. I figured out where I'm going to be living for next fall, and I had an appointment with my advisor not that long ago, and yeah, so I've been pretty busy, but definitely for sure I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Peace out.